Get ready to experience the Changing Earth audio drama, brought to you by an incredible lineup of podcasters and survivalists from across the country, including listeners like you.
The meeting. Get on the bus!
We ready to roll, Pontober?
Ready. Everyone in your seats.
Screw that. I'm going to watch. The lake is giving way!
Let me see. Oh my god, there are still people in those buildings.
Drive, Pontober, drive!
I've got the petrol down, Mongo.
Here comes the water!
Everyone hold on.
Holy crap. I can't believe we made it.
Say it's time for celebration.
All those people, Vince.
It's okay, baby. We made it. We can't go back. We have to let it go and trust that God had us right where He wanted us to be.
Check out what I liberated.
Oh, hell yes.
Cheers to you, sir, for doing your job and keeping the team safe.
Here, Penny.
Pass the bottles around. Enjoy yourselves.
Check out all the tents. It looks like a fun party.
You take it easy, young lady.
Not tonight, Dad. We gotta celebrate a job well done.
See, Dad? The sergeant says it's okay.
The sergeant's not your father.
Grab your packs and your tents and set them up before you go over to the party.
All right.
Been in and out, I've been all around, I've been torn apart, I've been fixed once more. I've been trying to figure out this life. I've been kicked around, I've been left for dead, I've been sick and tired, I've been heaven sent. Hell, you know I never felt so good.
That seems fun.
A nice change of pace for sure.
Looks like Commander Burns isn't partaking in the fun. He's in his tent looking at files.
The life of a commander. Sure would be nice if this rain would take a break.
Yeah, but it's nice too. We get so little in Vegas.
Let's get this tent done and go grab some food. It smells awesome.
I'm with you.
Hey, they said, hey, can anybody tell me what's going on? Don't know where I'm going to, don't know what I'm running from. Hell, you know I'm having so much fun.
I thought I might find you here.
You want to join me? I can use a spotter.
Sure. What are you working on?
I want to max out my bench press.
I got you. That sure was fun last night.
It was. I needed a break from reality.
You still having problems tracking down Dixon?
His movements don't make any sense. There's something I'm missing. Gray's desperate for his capture.
Whatever you did to Webb's wife sure did work. He's following Henderson's lead and coordinating the Northern Governing Board to do the same.
Good.
That woman you had last night.
What about her?
The doc was checking her out this morning, and Laudner saw her.
So?
So, he thinks he could get more money for girls with your mark. Purchasers will know they have been with you, and the girls will be obedient.
He wants to market girls with my brand?
Exactly. Even once they are used up, they'll still sell for more on the market with your mark. Laudner took that girl over to his facility.
I'm only going to give the mark to girls that earn it. They'll have to work for it.
I've got some ideas how they can do that.
Me too.
I got something else for you too.
What's that?
I've been looking into the towns out west that are on the chopping block.
You find something good?
That woman you had your eye on.
Erika?
Yeah, that one.
What about her?
They put her and her family on a federal rescue squad and sent her to a town in Colorado.
What imbecile made that decision?
The facility manager, Matthew Tweed.
He knew she was involved in that riot.
Her record has been exemplary since then, and her team is highly qualified.
So the feds are going to improve their skill set? That's the most idiotic thing I've heard in a while.
I knew you would love that.
I need to talk to Gray about sending a team out west anyhow. Set it up, Yuri.
Will do.
You cut the pressure with a knife. Can you cut the wax with your life? And with that disc the world will hear your blood, sweat, and every tear.
Teresa, give me some food and a drink. Teresa!
I'm here, TJ. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting you home so early.
It's lunchtime. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'll get your lunch for you right away. Don't you need a shower anyhow?
I do. Open your door.
Yes, TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Hello, Susan. Comfy?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to know. Just get my food. Susan, put your clothes on and come join us.
Thanks, TJ.
When you spoke aloud with your eyes, all your words that came out clear, and I just can't seem to see it now. 'Cause there it was and here we are.
William is dead?
He is.
Erika killed him?
She did.
And now the feds are taking Cassidy to Vegas?
They are.
Does Cassidy know that Erika killed her father?
The man's brains were splattered all over her face, so yeah, she knows.
Damn. How are you going to be able to use Erika now?
I don't know if I can. Cassie will never go for it, and she will be the big part of the militia leadership now.
Certainly puts a monkey wrench in the process.
Why are we still going to the camp? We could go back to Reno.
I still want to meet her. We came all this way.
I could use a drink sooner than later.
To the campfires, to the free laughter lately.
It's like the party's already started. Come on, Monroe. We deserve a break.
Private, get camp set. Come on, boys.
Major Virgis, have a drink and enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Looks like the family's over by the fire, listening to the stories.
Let's go.
When the flooding in Michigan came, my father fastened a top for our boat. The wave came and we all hid inside. The boat popped up to the top and we rode to the Wisconsin coastline.
That's nothing. My mom's a survivor. She made it out of Sacramento.
I've heard that story too, kid. No one really knows what happened to her.
We've all heard that story. It's just a myth.
It's not a myth. I heard she got sucked up by aliens after she made it over the mountains.
So where is she? Or are you feeding me a line, son?
No, sir, she's right over there.
Really? The lone survivor from Sacramento?
I'm Erika, sir. And you are?
My name is Major Virgis. It's very nice to meet you. I've heard your story around many a campfire. I'd love to hear from you if you don't mind, recruit.
I usually don't tell that story, but if you insist...
Oh, I do insist. Chappie, grab me a couple stools.
Here you go, sir.
Have a seat, recruit. And remember, I want the real story, not the fairy tale the story evolved into.
The day of the quake, I had been out hunting for raccoons with my loudmouth drunken son over there, Dexter.
Really? You hunted before all this mess?
Yes, I did. I like to bow hunt most of all.
A bow hunter, even?
It just seemed more sporting to me. It's not bang when the deer is dead. You have to take the shot, track, and sometimes do a final kill. Anyway, where was I? I lived in the foothills, but worked in Sacramento at a restaurant called El Primero.
No way. I was there the day of the quake.
Seriously?
I've met you before. I bumped into you when I was on the way out. You were late for your shift.
Oh my God. You're right.
How did you survive the flooding?
The restaurant was in that old Victorian home.
Uh-huh.
Well, back during the Cold War, the owner put a bomb shelter under the kitchen.
Really? I had no idea that existed.
Not many patrons did, but the owner used it to store wine and restaurant supplies.
Makes sense.
I was down there when the quake hit, getting a bottle of wine. I was trapped under the wine rack, waiting for help that never came. After I got free, I tried the phones, but they were dead.
Sure, yeah, the quake took down most of the transceiver posts. It was a nightmare trying to get them back up and running, plus signal to our satellites were lost with power outages, and they started to smash into each other as their orbits overlapped.
Well, my phone was dead, the screen frozen on the date of the quake. I survived on restaurant stocks, waiting for help that never came.
You must know why by now.
Yeah, I know. They closed the border. Those bureaucratic pricks. Thanks, baby. Right. So where was I? Oh yeah. I realized help was never, ever coming. So I devised a way to get the door open. That's when I figured out very painfully that the lake was not water but toxic sludge.
I saw the wave hit Sacramento. I was in a plane in the air. Dam after dam failed as the wave went down the hill. But why was it toxic?
I guess all the chemicals stored all over the city mixed with the water. It was not friendly to the skin.
Crazy. How did you make it out?
I devised a way to protect myself with cellophane and duct tape outside my clothing.
That worked?
I'm here, aren't I? I hadn't planned on going swimming in it, or so I thought. I made a raft from an old table and empty water jugs.
Very resourceful.
I rode my way home with a PVC pipe and a spatula.
Rode your way? The water didn't drain off?
Oh no. The Sacramento Valley was Sludgeville as far as the eye could see. I set my sights on the mountains and went for it.
What about the coastal mountain range eruptions? Did you see that?
I was getting there. I paddled for days, and when I was almost home, that's when I saw the smoke on the horizon. I thought it was probably a wildfire or something, until my jugs started melting and my raft started sinking.
The lava heated the water?
That's all I can figure. I was so close, I jumped in and swam for it. I forgot all about the plastic wrap on my body, though. That crap burned me from head to toe. Look at this.
Oh, damn.
A great couple, Henry and Carol Duncan, rescued me and brought me back to life. Their son and his family are right over there.
And how did you make it out of California? Most people stayed put.
At that point, I still needed to find my family. And I did, thank God. You know Dexter. My daughter Star was orphaned and we adopted her. My husband Vince is right here. I found them with the help of my good buddy Greg over there. We went and found my mom Nancy over there. And we got the heck out of Dodge.
So, the gang's all here.
Almost.
What do you mean?
We all have 8-year-old family members being held at the camp as insurance policies.
Of course they did. But come on, you would have brought your 8-year-old child out here on this mission?
Sir Dexter was only 5 when we had to leave California. Granted, he didn't go on the raiding party with us, but he saw a lot of things that no one needs to face, let alone a 5-year-old boy.
Interesting. A raiding party? Tell me about that.
Chaos has turned your white clouds to dark gray, and you taste the tears and the rain. And I know you have all the strength to find your way as you teach the world to be brave. Follow the light.
Please enjoy a quick word from our sponsors.
Are you worried about how dangerous the world has become in these days of terrorist attacks, natural disasters, or even a future collapse? You need to be medically prepared to keep your family safe. I'm Joe Alton, MD of store.doomandbloom.net, where you'll find an entire line of uniquely designed medical kits and supplies for when help is not on the way. For everything from individual first aid kits to the ultimate family medical bag, go to store.doomandbloom.net today. You'll be glad you did.
Prepper Broadcasting Network is 9 dynamic hosts, 7 podcasts a week, live shows, chat rooms, daily updates, all on prepping, survival, and patriotism. Visit prepperbroadcasting.com for your dose of self-reliance and independence.
Hi, this is Jane Austen, otherwise known as Survivor Jane, and the voice of Dolores Chapman. I'd like to invite you to my website, survivorjane.com, where I write in a conversational tone on topics of how better to prepare yourself and family. You can also find links to my books, What Could Possibly Go Wrong?, Emergency Survival Hygiene, and my game book, Puzzling Over Preparedness. You can also find information on Prepper Camp, the largest 3-day preparedness event in the country every fall, hosted by myself and my husband, Rick Austin.
Disaster Coffee is fueling disaster relief in America. Our coffee is roasted to order and shipped to your front door. You cannot get it any fresher. Visit disastercoffee.com and caffeinate with a purpose. That's disastercoffee.com. And now back to the Changing Earth audio drama. It's an experience I would rather not relive, sir. People say I was a hero, but Henry was the hero that day. I was just surviving.
It's okay, baby. I'm right here.
Please don't make me pull rank here. What happened, Recruit Moore?
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Yes, ma'am, it's like that. You want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. Let's have another drink.
Thank you, sir. Just tell him.
There was this guy, Doug was his name. He got together a group of survivors in Auburn, and they were pillaging the town, enslaving people and raping women. I told you Harold's dad saved me from the sludge.
Yeah, you said that.
Well, Doug took Henry and his family captive, and Harold found me again once I had already made it to Cool and found Vince. We met a guy there, Rob, who was former military. He led a party to get Harold's family and raid supplies. All I did was follow his directions.
That's not what I heard. Tell me what happened.
That is what happened. We went there. It was horrible. Those men were animals, treating people like dirt. We got the people out. They were in piles of their own filth. We got clear, but Vince and Greg were stuck in the supply room. I was so naive. I thought I could take on the world. I went to get them by myself and ended up tied to a chair with this dreadful man in my face. He left me at one point to get Vince, and I barely escaped.
Doug and his man, Steve, caught me and Greg in the supply area. They told me they had Erika and knew one of us was her husband. What could I do? We surrendered. They beat the living daylights out of us, too. Bound us with zip ties and carried us to the room where Erika was supposedly captured. Little did they know, nobody takes down my little firecracker that easy. Huh, babe?
What did you do then, Erika?
I killed him. I killed him, and Steve would have killed me if it weren't for Henry. And he's gone because of me.
And he died with honor.
Even stronger every time that you cry. Your eyes, even stronger every time that you
I got it. Commander Gray, come in. TJ is expecting you.
Susan, leave us.
Yes, TJ.
Have a seat, Carl. Teresa, grab us a drink.
Thanks, TJ, but I don't have time.
Forget it, Teresa. Seems the commander is pressed for time.
What do you need, TJ?
I'm detecting a problem. What is it?
I'm still figuring out a way to explain to General Henderson why a large group of your teams weren't present for procedures.
Sounds like a personal problem. I'll meet with the general if you need some assistance.
It's not necessary.
I've been hearing a lot about these towns in Colorado and Utah that need to be cleared.
It's a mess out there. We've got lava flows, floods, and earthquakes pummeling the Rockies. The mountains are on the move.
What one?
One of the towns.
Yeah.
Salvage isn't really your area of expertise. The general has refugee crews and mercs mopping up the mess.
I want one of those towns.
Why? You're not lacking supplies or people.
My fighters are restless. We can always use supplies and people. We need more seed stock.
Maybe we can solve two problems at once. I'll pick you out a good farming community schedule for salvage. You get the supplies and gift people to the general as a thank you for your teams.
All of them?
Yes.
Even the women?
Half of the women. Laudner can have the rest.
Done. While we're on the topic of women, Yuri told me an interesting fact this morning.
What's that?
The girlie out west, Erika. Did you know that Matthew Tweed put her on the rescue team?
I haven't been paying attention to the refugee crews. I've been too busy.
Maybe you should be paying attention. A woman that helped inside a riot against federal soldiers is now being trained to fight by the same soldiers.
I'm going to look into this for sure. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Keep those eyes and ears open and let me know what else you find out. I'll discuss this with the general. But for now, I gotta go. I'll let you know about the town out west.
Thanks, Carl. I'm headed out myself. You ladies have fun.
Bye, TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Nate?
You want to do some sparring?
No.
TJ, did I do something? I mean, is all this about what happened up north?
Where's Mr. Lee?
He's at the house, I think.
Nate, I can't have fighters breaking orders.
But you told me to cover you, and I did.
I know. Someone had to take the blame for that blunder.
You're in charge here. You make the calls, not Mr. Lee.
Yeah, it's more complicated than that. You know what?
What?
Come on, let's spar.
Click the light and we begin. The plate and platter start to spin.
Good one, TJ.
You're telegraphing your takedown. You need to weaken your opponent much more before you shoot in.
2 minutes to show your worth. 2 minutes to show the earth. You cut the pressure with
Good.
a knife.
But don't drag your leg when you shoot in. It makes it harder to follow it up.
But can you cut the wax with your life? And with that disc, the world will hear your blood sweating it.
Okay, I'm done.
You're not done until I say you're done.
Cut your life on the acetate. Shut your songs into the plate. Pour your life into the grooves and let the wax consume.
Now, it looks like you're done. You did good.
You were epic the other night in the pit. That was an amazing fight. You made Hernandez look like a novice.
You saw that?
I did, and the whole compound is talking about it.
Good. Hopefully everyone remembers why I'm in charge.
I don't think anyone would dare forget that, sir.
You'd be surprised. Reminders are always good.
I gotta hit the showers. I have a date.
Put some ice on that eye and go get her. Don't let her forget who's in charge.
Don't worry, I won't.
TJ, a minute of your time.
Oh, Mr. Lee, I didn't know you were here.
I just got here. Saw your little session with Nate.
He wanted some tips.
Like Hernandez did?
I was just blowing off some steam.
I see. We lost a quality leader. His legs are destroyed. I'm shipping him up to the factory up north.
He was getting too influential around here anyway.
You're not wrong about that. What's the word on Dixon?
Nothing yet. I'm going to need a couple teams with a transport and a box truck.
That's a big operation. What's up?
Gray's given us the salvage rights on a town out west. We need seed stock, and he said he would hook us up with a solid resource.
So, you have been listening to Susan. I told her to pass the message along. Good job, son.
Thanks, Mr. Lee.
You've been working hard in here, setting a good example for your fighters. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Don't get all full of yourself, though. Are you headed home for dinner?
I am, Mr. Lee. Have a good night.
Please enjoy a quick word from our sponsors.
Hey everyone, this is Phil Rabley from the Matter of Facts podcast, voicing the role of Cole Virgis. If prepping guns and politics sounds like your cup of tea, come check out the Matter of Facts podcast every Friday on iTunes, Stitcher, and Spotify with my co-host Andrew Bobo.
L. Douglas Hogan here, doing the voice of Swenson. You can also hear me on all major podcasting platforms at The Rising Republic. I'm also on YouTube, The Rising Republic Video Bites. I'll see you guys over there, and you have a marvelous day.
Hey fellow patriots, Bravo Echo here. Are you paying attention to what is happening in our great nation? Are you prepared? If not, come see us at hopeforsurvival.com. That's hopeforsurvival.com. Be safe and be blessed.
Here on the homestead, we'd like to keep it simple. That's why we created Stasis, your resource for the highest quality freeze-dried apples direct from the source. All of our fruits are hand-picked, hand-processed, and hand-packaged just for you. This is a variety of freeze-dried foods unlike anything you've ever tasted before. Find out more at stasis.vip.
And now back to the Changing Earth audio drama.
So you've been at the Las Vegas camp for 9 years now, right?
Yup. 9 years of bliss.
You were there during the riot then?
Yup.
Were you part of the riot?
Yes, sir. I even helped organize it.
Really?
Yup. And I spent months in that box paying for it.
Oh, I'm sure you did. The generals at the Capitol didn't like hearing the news at all.
Well, that was a lot of years ago. Times are different now. This is the new world. We're just trying to find our place in it.
What did you train before the quake?
What makes you think I did?
The way you handled the situation, even at the start of all this? So what was it?
Taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, and close quarters combat training.
How'd you meet Vince?
He picked me up hitchhiking.
No way.
I sure did. And I've been chasing her around ever since. She wouldn't even let me drop her off at her house that night.
You were a stranger. That's not a smart idea.
Well, this stranger is beat. I'm going to go lie down.
I'll join you.
No, you won't. We're not finished here.
Yes, sir.
Good night, baby.
I'll be there in a bit.
Looking back over a lifetime, looking back over again, it wasn't so bad those times that we had together as two way back when.
Thank you for staying. Here, have another drink.
Thank you.
Why have you stayed at the refugee camp for so many years? Some landowner must have offered a place for you and your family to live.
Honestly?
I wouldn't expect anything else.
Because I think this whole thing sucks.
How do you mean?
How do I mean? Are you freaking blind?
The truth is fine, but insubordination will not be tolerated.
Of course it's not. It's all fine for you. Just a job to be done. Look, Major, my kids have been neutered. My life has been stolen, directed, orchestrated by a government telling me it's for my own good. The men who come to inspect us like cattle are despicable. Who thought this up? Why are people being treated like this in America? Land of the free, indeed.
You understand what happened to the country, don't you?
I'm sorry for being so frank, Major. Trust me, I get it. And I wish to God it never would have happened. But come on. We could have made it as a people, as an American free people.
You understand what happened to the world, don't you?
Yes, sir, I said I get it. I just thought America was better than all this.
The government took control for the good of all people, Erika.
Or so they keep telling me. Can I go to bed now, sir?
Yes, ma'am, you may. And thank you for answering my questions.
As if I had an option, sir.
I haven't slept in 7 years. Been racing my gears. Can't dream my fantasy. Run free on TV. You have, I have. Why can't we agree? We fight inside your broken head. Go fix it instead.
Everything okay, baby? That guy was relentless.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of stories I really enjoy reliving. Hey, Vince,
Yeah,
you never told me you surrendered because of me.
it was a long time ago, and I wasn't going to lose you all over again. Live together, die together, remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I love you.
I love you, too.
Send a little bit of your love my way, and I'll send mine back to you. Well, just can't you see that it's now or never? So baby, won't you come up to me?
Crash in the night, broken glass, followed by the glow, the smell of gas.
Recruit, come over here.
Yes, sir.
Recruit Moore, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You killed that civilian yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Private Foster is going to be sent to Kansas to do more training at the base there. Obviously, his basic training didn't stick. You made the right decision in this case, but you understand you are not authorized to be firing a weapon.
Yes, sir.
Go get your crew loaded, Recruit Moore. I will discuss this issue with my superiors and let you know what will happen.
Yes, sir. Wonder what will come of this.
Get your gear packed and get ready to move, people. We are moving out in 10 minutes.
Father's arms wrapped around his daughter. He must save her from the slaughter. Men who hate you for who you love, they'll never stop. Never enough.
Please enjoy a quick word from our sponsors.
Hey everyone, this is Dale and Lisa from SurvivalistPrepper.net. I played the voice of Lautner.
And I played the voice of Carol and Star.
Over at Survivalist Prepper, we have the podcast, and I also have a new podcast that I'm doing with Brian Duff called The Duff and Dale Show.
And you can find me on my YouTube channel, The Budget Equestrian.
Hi, this is Sarah L. Pathway, the creator of the Changing Earth series and the voice of Erika Moore. Visit ChangingEarthSeries.com to explore the novels behind the drama and the survival knowledge behind the stories. Join the Changing Earth membership program and get 1 week early access to the show. We appreciate you helping the Changing Earth world go round. Visit us at www.ChangingEarthSeries.com. That's www.ChangingEarthSeries.com.
Hello, everyone out there in Internet Radio Land. This is Dave Jones, the NBC guy, and have I got a deal for you? Everybody that listens to Sarah's audio drama gets a special deal from me on Mira safety products. These are top quality protective gear used by armies around the world. You can only get that deal by emailing me at nbcguy@protonmail.com.
I'm quite concerned about what's coming next. Personally, I think we'll probably see food shortages and other disruptions. Are you prepared if things go wrong? Does your family have enough food and supplies on hand to last at least 30 days? If not, the time to prepare is right now. Don't wait another minute. To help you on your journey, I recommend My Patriot Supply. They're the leaders in self-reliance, and they have a 4-week supply of emergency food that lasts up to 25 years in storage, so you never have to worry again. Don't put your family through the pain of hunger or standing in government food lines. Go to preparewithchangingearth.com today, and your emergency food will be shipped quickly and discreetly to your door. Those who know what's coming are using today to prepare. So visit preparewithchangingearth.com, the original Patriot Preparedness Company. Their mission is your survival. That's preparewithchangingearth.com. And now back to the Changing Earth audio drama.
I can't wait to get up there, TJ. I love a good roundup.
Just calm down, Yuri. You're acting a fool.
This is going to be an easy in and out, boys. Nothing beats an easy score.
They've been surviving, TJ. We need to be ready for anything.
We'll be ready. Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Or we'll finally get the shot to take out some of those merc bastards.
What?
Looks like they're already here.
They're not supposed to be here.
Can I help you?
We're from the Federal Forces. General Henderson sent our team to evacuate this town.
You can park right over there. Right this way, sir. First Sergeant, these men here are to assist with the evacuation.
Who authorized your crew?
General Henderson himself. And we were told we would have total jurisdiction.
Look up there. You see that cliff? One more quake and we may lose this whole town to a sinkhole. Time is limited. We moved up our schedule.
This wasn't supposed to be a mercenary operation at all. You can take your people and leave. Or I can call General Henderson if you would like.
No, that's not necessary. As long as someone gets the job done quickly. Honestly, we're overloaded with people from the last evacuation as it is.
Good. Then pack up your men and go.
No need to get testy. We're gone.
Yuri, start the sweeps. Keep our fighters away from the mercs. They'll be gone in a minute.
Blackshirts, deploy to the far end of town. Sweep it building by building.
Sergey, let's start loading up refugees into the transports.
You heard them. Let's move it.
Come on, honey. Let's go.
You better lay off, mister, or I'll fire this weapon.
Stow that weapon now. This is not your jurisdiction.
He's damn near molesting the woman.
Not your problem.
Ow, my hand. You're gonna pay for that.
You will not be discharging that weapon at my fighter.
You better get your fighter under control then.
Is there a problem here?
Sir, this asshole just damn near molesting the woman. And his commander just whipped my pistol out my hand, sir.
They are here under federal orders. We're leaving. This is no longer our responsibility.
But, sir...
I said load up, now.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. Come on, you.
It won't go away. It should go away. It doesn't go away.
Get the supplies and the people in those trucks now. You can have your fun there. We're not going to be here when this place gets buried.
Yes, sir. Gray was right. The barns were loaded with seeds and grains.
How big is their grinder? Can we take it back?
It would take up one of those transports.
Unload the weakest male refugees and consolidate the rest of the remaining transports. Henderson owns all the men and half the ladies, so get as many women as possible.
Yes, TJ.
Why did I run? I should know better. It was dark. As I was in love or whatever.
No, please don't take them. They're all I have, please.
Shut up and sit down.
Please, mister, I'm begging you.
Why are you taking the kid?
Look at him. He's skin and bone.
Please, mister, my husband and son are all I have.
Sergey, load the kid.
You can't do this. You can't take me family.
Sergey, take care of it.
A life, a heart can't be broken or wide.
No. Oh, my God. Quinn, are you okay?
Anywhere it's needed, anywhere I need it, until it's bleeding.
If you don't sit down and shut your mouth, I'll whip your son until he's crippled while you watch.
Sammy, come here.
Yuri, are we ready to go?
The grinder is loaded. We're ready.
I want you to sit back here. Teach her how to behave.
With pleasure, DJ.
Black shirts, we're leaving.
Yes, sir.
Let's move, Sergey.
Good hold, DJ. Mr. Lee will be pleased.
Pretty smooth, all things considered. One thing for sure, the fighters will have fun tonight.
That's for sure.
Fits and starts at your sweet will, not counting the cost. Let go and come down. I can tell you this is everything.
Anything is possible. Together we are unstoppable. You can pray the devil back to hell. Water be scared of the sick made well. Now what are you going to do to make sure your dreams come true?
So what did you think of her?
Intriguing.
How do you mean? Can she sway the votes?
I need more time to think, Monroe.
Some of us have lives to plan.
What?
Nothing. Forget it.
No, you tell me. What's your problem, Monroe?
Don't worry. He's just arguing with Ginger.
Ah, yes. Young romance. Such a fragile thing.
We need to stop and fuel up at the federal station on the border.
I agree. Fill the cans, too, and we can drive straight through.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I'ma tell a little story. It's full of guts and, well, it's gory. But listen close and you will see how a dream can set you free. Be thankful you can breathe and thankful you can speak. That you aren't in a war zone and that you have a home. Anything is possible. You can remove all obstacles. Anything is possible. Together we
Where are you coming from, Major?
Hopetown. Completed evac.
They sent a major in for a cleanup.
Classified information, soldier.
No need for security, sir. We heard all about the malicious scum they picked up there.
A job well done. Put me down for our tanks and cans.
Yes, sir. You need to fill the water jugs too?
2 transports worth.
We'll get you all set, sir. There's an officer's room out back if you want to relax and have a drink.
You don't say.
Enjoy yourself, sir.
Thank you. Air conditioning? Nice.
And good whiskey.
Eli?
Where is she, Virgis?
They took her to Vegas.
And you did nothing?
What could I do? I'd be there in prison right next to her, and your eyes and ears on the inside would be gone.
And where's William?
He's dead.
And you did nothing?
I was loading up people. The feds were going to leave them. I was trying to save as many as I could. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The federal soldier out there is my nephew. You think you're our only eyes and ears?
I'm sorry, Eli. I'll get her out.
How are you going to do that without giving yourself up?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out.
Cassidy told me about this woman you were going to meet.
If Cassidy told you, why the hell didn't you get out in time? Why were they still there?
God, William and his damn work.
When you look at me that way, it's hard to say I'll ever leave. The way it always feels the same. It seems to me I've lost a lot. what's left.
What about this woman? Is she the right person for the job?
I don't know.
What does your gut tell you? We can't let William's death be in vain.
My gut tells me she's the one we've been looking for. She has a legend. She has spirit. She is a fighter. Although she may be hard to control, she is loyal. That can always be leveraged.
Then, hey, what's the problem?
The problem is she killed William.
What?
She shot him and splattered his brains all over Cassidy's face.
She's a refugee. She's not armed.
William had the drop on a Fed, and Erika took the young man's gun and saved the soldier.
And we'll have to find someone else.
Who?
I don't know.
People are dying, Eli. Something has to end this.
I'm not working there with a person who killed my best friend.
We're out of options. Do you want war?
I want my friend and his daughter back.
I can't save your friend, but I can save his daughter. I promise you that, but you have got to promise me you'll talk to Dixon about Erika.
And say what? She killed the man who has been our biggest influencer?
That's exactly why we need her now more than ever.
You want her? You fight the battle and count the militia out.
At least think on it.
Inform Dixon of the situation. Let me know your plans for Cassidy.
I will. I'm sorry how things went down.
Me too. I know you would have changed it if you could have.
We'll talk soon.
And all the days they start to fade, and all these hours seem to pass, and every time I try to fall, I start to love the things you were. She knew that I would always feel the same for her.
Thanks for stopping by and listening to the Changing Earth audio drama. Hope you enjoyed the adventure. This content is copyrighted in 2021 by author Sarah F. Hathaway. For a list of performers, music, and noise attributes, head on over to www.authorSarahFHathaway.com/Changing Earth. That's www.authorSarahFHathaway.com/Changing Earth. Special thanks to Zapsplat, freesound.com, and freemusicarchives.com for all the work that they do, providing great resources for free music and sounds. Without them, this project would not be possible. Much love to all of my volunteer performers who put hours in designing the characters that you love. We'll see you next time on the Changing Earth audio drama.
And I know you have all the strength to find your way as you